Hey, welcome to Coffree with John,
What?
Maya.
You look nice today.
Well, thanks. Did I not look nice the other days?
Every time different and nice. Yeah.
Different and nice.
Today you look like we're sitting in the office.
Thanks. You also look different and nice today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the different?
What's this? Well, you're wearing the nice dress and the is this a mink? What is this?
Oh, no, no. That's is those days called how to say? I cannot use a fake or what's it called?
Oh, faux, fake
No,
fur.
no, yeah, fake fur. It's
Yeah.
not. I cannot use the fake the words. What the words should I use? Vegan.
Artificial.
Yeah, artificial.
It's
Yes.
not an animal, but it looks like one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a really good, well made.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
feels real. And then
Yeah.
suppose of that, right? And then there's Maya.
Oh, thank you.
Cloth fake.
And today's it's a little bit chilly, huh?
It is a
This,
little bit
this
chilly,
is
yeah.
like a rain days. Every time when rain days, I love to have a cup of coffee.
Right?
Yes.
And so here we are with a cup of coffee here in Beverly Hills on another day.
Yeah, today we are in Beverly Hills in our office again.
Again, the art world.
Yeah, we thought about to go to the coffee, but I have a client come, so
Yeah,
yeah.
you're a busy person. You're a busy art boss.
Yeah, I'm not boss, but I'm busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you?
Yeah, yeah, in the art world, yeah. People are finding out that I have skills,
Yeah,
and so I'm being required to be places
yes,
and to do, either create or settle things or do boss stuff or
yeah,
whatever. Once people find out you can do something, then they
yeah.
want you to do it.
That's what I always saying. Human ourselves first is a piece of art. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a piece of art. Yeah,
Thanks.
I think one day we talk about some physical art. Today we talk about human art.
I like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
talk about human art.
yeah.
Yeah,
What human art we are. You know.
I like that. That's very okay. So, what are your
Uh,
thoughts? So, what led you to seeing human art? Like, what are you referring to?
well, a human art have a different name. When you're standing there, well, you know, in a long time ago, in human, we are not wear anything, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
skin itself, it's your fashion, your clothing. And when you want to style, you go to grab a little bit leaves, you know, make a hat,
Yeah,
make a, everything, you know. But this day, and I don't know, is a human improved or we are just wear too much or we're wasting the source,
mm-hmm,
you
mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah. Are we
We
spending too much time on fashion? Is that
yes,
do?
yeah,
Have we
spend
lost our way because we just leaves turned into colorful jackets and
yes, but that's it's a human because we like a movement. We like work hard. You
yeah,
like so
love to work hard.
I don't know it's good or bad. It's or you just relax at the beach or. But one thing I remember when I a yoga teacher in Japan, he's a master. He always say yoga is let you learning how stress,
Mm,
how to stretch, and also it's a link to your life. You know, you someday you need to relax,
yeah.
someday you need to be busy. I love the attention life. I like work hard, and sometimes I like a few days for vacation.
Yeah, yeah. Work
Yeah.
hard, play hard.
Oh, in English you say work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes people say play hard. I say, what do you mean play? I'm not play, but maybe relax. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I come in. Like going back to this idea of human art, right? And we go
Hmm.
back to the original humans,
Yeah.
where I like to think about this. I go, what? Okay, there's an assumption I make when I think about humans from other eras. I go, make sure you know that if you
Hmm.
think about a person pre-civilization, that
Hmm.
they're just as intelligent as we are.
Yes.
They just got started and born into like a different
Mm.
era, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, what if we didn't have language? And
Mm.
I was like, at some point, I saw other humans, and I was like, I wanted to like tell them something. I was like, oh, there's like whatever. Probably is like there's food over there, or water, or danger, whatever,
Hmm.
something basic, or just hi.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it crazy? We're both like in this experience.
Hmm.
And then how would you like try to make a sound
Mm-hmm.
that makes the person think of the concept
Mm.
before that, like that's an established thing.
Interesting. Yeah, I think yesterday when you text me, you say, what are we going to talk next? I was thinking relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Relationship is for human. It's kind of social art.
Yeah, it is.
How
Yeah, socializing is an art.
yeah
I think it's the
socialize.
primary.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
socialize.
Los Angeles, that's the primary.
Well, that's what the primary. I like to learn about Los Angeles relationship.
Yeah, I think the thing,
Yeah,
the lifeblood of the
yeah.
economy of Los Angeles is
Mhm.
socializing, because
Mm.
that's where all the projects are born from, and that's where the networking happens, and that's where the
Mhm.
ideas come from. And LA is an entertainment economy, which means it's an
Mhm.
idea economy.
Interesting. But speaking of LA, the relationship has a few different things, like networking.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think? Networking, you will go do the networking, get the benefit, or you just anti-social? Is some people that really anti-social,
Yes.
but some people that love the networking.
Mm-hmm.
I am the one love networking.
Maya loves
Yeah,
networking.
please networking with me. It's my favorite thing because every time I go any different event,
Mhm.
I discovering or found different interesting things, or every people I met and everything I saw. It gave me a lot of things to rethinking,
Yeah.
and also reflection myself too. So, but some people say networking is more easy, but mm, loneliness is more difficult.
Yeah.
So because loneliness, you have to facing a lot of things. For me, I mean, why you have to choose the lonely? But doesn't mean you go to social work, you're not lonely.
Yeah. Well,
That's a little bit like I don't know how to.
I think with networking, because
Mhm.
like true networking is like it's, well, it's sort of like a neural network, like a human
Yeah.
neural network,
Yes.
because you have to have values in your field. Like you can't network when you don't know who you are. I mean, if you're
Mm.
just trying to find friends, if you're trying to discover who you are,
Mm.
I mean, you can network technically, but it's not why. If you're like really a basic person, you don't have much experience or
Mm.
training. I mean, there's certain things you can do,
Yes.
but like networking really like when you become a more sophisticated, mature human, and you know who you are and you know
Mm-hmm.
what you have and all your skill sets are like an approximation of your effect, then networking becomes very enjoyable because you get in the room with other people and your vibes get together and they are sort of like two neural networks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the chemistry is. The chemistry is like the neural network of your aural field,
Yes.
like reaching out and going, oh, there's like
Yeah.
this and this and this, and like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
this vibe, and, and the next thing you know, there's chemistry, and it's like, psh, and then you're channeling the ideas in or whatever. Um, and then that's why networking is fun, because then you can build the
Mm-hmm.
synergy in the room or in the community, and then things that you thought before you network, you go, oh, I want that deal, and you're like, I gotta like really
Oh, you
pitch that
mean
person, right?
about
But
business?
once you're
Yeah.
networking, it's like an aphrodisiac. You're like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
everybody, okay, now we're friendly, we know what our values are, nobody's trying to like out
Mm.
manipulate the other person. You go, oh, well, what's that thing that you want? Oh, yeah, well, that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. You can have that. What's the thing you want from me? Oh, and then all of a sudden it's like a lock and a key. You're just like ding, like
Mm.
all the teeth on the key open up all the inner parts of the lock,
You're very,
and
that's
it's
a
just like
very
ching,
scientist.
right? It's just like lock and a key, like, but it's with your aural field for networking. But going back to the original thing, right? Like, so humans is art.
Yes.
To me, all art is just like it's like some form of expression, essentially,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're just like reaching out for whatever purpose,
Yeah.
right? And so, of course, like all your evolutionary choices are going to have to be in connection with that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we are art in that sense, that like all of our choices and our living and everything is just an expression of us like trying to put what's inside express it to the outside world,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like
Mm-hmm.
for me, obviously, because I do the public performing and the chicken suit and all that
I
stuff,
see. Yeah.
that's that is networking,
I
that
think
is
that's
marketing,
your
that
creative,
is
different you,
it's
and
the
a different art.
it's the evolutionary
Yeah.
aspect of me of like,
Yeah.
okay, when I go out into like that's me communicating with
Yes.
society. I
Yeah.
was like, because I had been in stand-up comedy, and
Mm-hmm.
stand-up comedy is all this. blah blah
Mm,
blah 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 blah,
mm,
and like all and you can only go so far
mm,
with your
mm.
expression,
Yeah.
right? Because it has to be intellectual, it has to be with the mouth, a little bit with the
Mm-hmm.
body. But then when I started street performing, 99 point, I've been seen by like, I don't know, a billion people or something in the chicken suit, and like 99.99% of them, they never hear my voice. All they see is just some guy looking silly in
Mm.
a chicken suit, which is the best way to see it.
Wow.
Because it's just supposed to be like you're going through your reality. Oh, isn't that funny? There's a guy in a chicken suit. He shouldn't be there. That's the fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the evolutionary. The message I'm trying to send to the species of the evolution
Mm-hmm.
is that humans are art.
Have ever people think, oh, is that guy is a homeless,
I'm sure.
or is that guy is mentally ill? You know, is that guy what's wrong with him?
That's an excellent question. Okay, now you
Do
know
you
how
get
I wear the
those?
jacket, right,
Yeah, right.
and the bow
Yeah,
tie. So
yeah,
before, at first, I would just wear the suit,
yeah.
and people did think that, and I would do it in
Mm,
Hollywood, and they go, "Oh, maybe this guy's just like not well."
yes,
Right? So I had to put the suit on and the bow tie,
yes,
and then the trick is that I have to act upper class.
yes,
When people meet me, they need to like know that I'm intelligent and that I'm
yes.
have good hygiene and that I'm
Mm-hmm.
mentally healthy.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's just like, who is this lunatic? And that's why I
Mm-hmm.
like, for the longest time I had a one wheel, which is a very expensive piece of equipment, and you have to
Mm-hmm.
be very skilled to ride it. So that
Mm-hmm.
when you demonstrate skill, okay, so when you're in the urban environment, you know how as you're walking around, if you see somebody that looks suspicious in the city walking
Mm-hmm.
towards you,
Yeah.
if they do something that demonstrates competency, then you're like, oh, okay. Like if they pull out an iPhone,
Yes.
you go, oh, okay, at least they're like a law-abiding citizen, or like they're not gonna like do something weird to me.
Yeah.
So like if I'm on the one wheel and I'm doing something very athletic, they go,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this guy's a performer.
I
So I
see. I
communicate
see.
to them
I see.
that
I
I'm
see.
it was on me to be like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
a performer.
So I did not meet you in the first, but if I meet you in the street, I will start say, "Oh, what's going on?" Yeah, I'm very curious personality. Yeah, but I'm not curious about everything. But certain things, if I saw as oh, I start thinking, what an interesting how a human different. I never thought about I will wear chicken suit on my body. Yeah, and then like that maybe that's a reason we talk about human art. Yeah,
Yes.
there.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
because there's all kinds of ways that like all this is art. Like the whole,
Yes, you.
everything about you. You've made yourself aesthetically pleasing,
Yeah,
right?
and also especially a woman,
Yes.
you change a little bit, it's a magical. And a woman can today it change a different you, tomorrow you can change it different you and use the fashion. But the one thing you cannot change is yourself,
Mm.
right? I
Well,
cannot paint.
you
I can.
can, but it takes a while.
Well, yeah, it takes a while. I could painting my heart. What I should couldn't painting my heart. I sucking the sunshine through my eye.
Mhm. I like that. Sucking the sunshine through your eyes.
And into my heart,
Yes.
and painting my heart like a heart, and then I do the breathing, get the lights from the moon in the night.
You're giving away all your secrets, Maya.
That's how fun I found out be a human.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, be a human. We are learning animal.
Yes, we are a learning
Yeah,
animal.
and we'll never, be satisfied 100%. Today you're learning about something. Tomorrow something you have to learn
Hmm.
either, right? And then also maybe something you learn you forget and you don't need it anymore because your memory is like updating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's always evolving on itself.
yeah,
Yeah, so the thing you
interesting.
learn today prepares you for the next thing to learn, but also your
Yes,
enjoyment of the now.
yes. So
And you're always going to have that space to grow, so it's always going to feel a little empty,
yeah,
which is healthy. Because if
yeah,
you always feel full, well, guess what? You don't
hmm,
do anything.
yeah. And back to that like a relationship. We talk about the networking. Yeah, for me now, every age, my networking, the purpose is different.
Mm.
Yeah, when I was very young, single, my networking is looking for guy. Hunting, hey, hunting is not just men. It's not men rights. Women, girls, we are going to hunting too.
Girls are hunting. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
is that your
right.
that's your hunting face. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just men's rights.
Maya gets what Maya wants.
Yeah,
Yeah, you learn
well,
to hunt.
no, yeah, I was a very strong personality when I was young. I never accepted a man approach me. It doesn't. It's not. I don't like men approach me, but mostly it's I approach someone I like.
Ah, okay. That way
Yeah,
you get what you want, so
but
you enjoy it.
but in Asia, I cannot in general talking about the Asian woman is like that. So I mean, in most of our Asian culture is woman has a waiting there, and the man come to approach you.
Ah,
So
gotcha.
even you like the guy, you won't say it, you know.
Mm.
But I will say it if I like someone. I will say I like you, but I like you doesn't mean I love you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I will give you the sign. But
Mm.
of course, I want waiting for you come to approach you to
Yeah,
me.
once you get the sign,
Yeah,
you're like, hey,
that's a
and then
vibration. You get the sign.
yeah,
I get the
it's
sign.
like a
That's a
little
very
it's like a telepathic text message.
right,
It's like
right.
ding.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a very well, how to say in English? Um, mm, looking for what I like,
Hmm.
do what I like, live
Yeah,
in what I like. That's me.
that's you. That's Maya. Maya, she's like she knows what she likes and then she knows how to get it.
Oh, you know what? For that, I remember twice
Hmm.
when I was high school. For some reason, my language skill much better than my math.
Okay.
Yeah, because in China, if your math not good, your parents, even teachers, think you're not smart kids.
Really?
Yeah,
It's all on the math.
that's most people say American people doesn't know how to do the math. I'm sorry, I didn't mean American people stupid.
No, no, no. You're fine. She's fine.
Uh, that's why I
Yeah,
become American
yeah,
because my math is
yeah.
not good.
That's yeah. You got demoted from China.
Yeah, my brother's still in China because he's a genius. Yeah, my brother is my family hope.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
You're not the family hope. He's the family because he's good at math.
no, I'm not. My parents always worry about me. So I sometimes I hear about my mother talk to my father. What's the girl in the future? What is her future? But so for some reason I have very good language skill. Oh, yeah. So and then when I was in high school, and my teacher said, "Oh, you in the future you're gonna do like a diplomat job
Mm,
because you're very good at that." I didn't
yeah.
even know that. And also, like 20 years ago, I came to United States and study English at Sonoma University. And one of my teachers say, and I remember one day we do the homework, like, and some people say, "Hey, what that means? What should I do?" And I remember one teacher say, "Go ask Maya." I didn't understand that. Maya knows what she wants, so Maya can help you to feel it's right or not right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and also I like to writing is easy,
yeah.
easy. Yeah,
Becomes easy to you.
so a long article or long writing, I'm not good at that.
Mhm.
But a short writing, I was very good at that when even was a high school or college. And one time, my teacher say, I remember very clear when somebody hurt you feeling hardly, or when somebody say some good things inspire you to leading you or your life, you remember very clear.
Yes.
That words is so encouraging me. So I've built up my confidence. And the teacher write, you're thinking very deep. You have a special eye to look at the world.
Mm,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
one. My teacher, because in China we have the like do the writing class.
Hmm.
Yeah, I get a compliment twice.
Oh,
Yes.
so deep insight and ambassador skills. So
Yes.
that's perfectly, you're in the art world and
Yeah.
networking. So you
That's
love
what.
networking, ambassador skills, and being
Yeah,
like a diplomat.
yeah,
So
that's why some people and they don't even know I'm in the art industry only 5 years.
oh wow.
So they say how do you can do the curator and how do you curate the artist, and also how you can do the magazine, questions. I feel like it's automatically I just love it. I just do it. But sometimes I realize and maybe it's a life experience bring everything to me,
Yeah, yeah.
so I can like tolerance or enjoy jumping in
Mm,
different way. Yeah.
yeah.
So I call myself the how to say 杂学. Do you know what means
Mm-mm.
杂学? 中文杂学. 杂学 means you learn every little bit thing. You pick every little bit things.
Mm.
I learn a lot of things. Yeah.
Oh, I see. And then eventually, like, it comes
Yeah.
together like in a big
Yeah. I'm a
picture.
very curious person. Yeah. So I learn. I, for example, when I was in Japan, Japan required woman. You have three things before you go to marry, and you have to flower arrangement,
Mm.
and also how to wear the kimono. So kimono in the past, the older generation is the automatic like wear the clothes.
Mm.
But those days somebody have to teach you to it's like a costume. Have to teach you to wear it. So like those days a young lady, and you before you become married, they want the parents they want you learning about those.
Mm.
And also the tea, how to service the tea. And also how to make the Japanese tea and
Yeah.
tea philosophy.
Yeah.
The three things, and mostly educate family. Well, they want the girl to learn about
Yeah.
those.
So you have
Yeah,
to teach the
I learned
family.
as a Chinese. I
Yeah.
learned.
You have to be
Yeah,
the family barista.
yeah. I don't know, but one thing is I understand is why today I understand art because when I learn flower arrangement in Japan, flower arrangement is in the art class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's because that is keep you look at the balance. Yeah, Japanese
Mm.
ikebana. Yes,
Nice.
yes. So as a woman, I learned those. Yeah, and also, oh, I talk about it myself. No, now it's turning to you.
Is
I cannot talk
that
to
moment you
myself.
realize you're talking about yourself?
I realize it's today is not about the interview me.
You're going with it though. Yeah, you're enjoying yourself. But it's no, but we're
No,
but no, no, but we
I
are. I'll save because we're talking
I'm
about
sorry. I
human.
love
We're
myself.
talking about human. Exactly. We're talking about humans as art. That's the
Yes.
point. Like
Yeah.
you're talking about like a moment of inspiration you remember forever. Well,
Yeah.
like that's a thing that I do with the Chicken Man, right?
Yeah.
Is like I create an environment where I can inspire some. I can give people inspirational
Mhm.
moments, like
Mhm.
from children to adults, and
Yes.
I can do a bunch in a day. Which
Yeah.
the, the first time that you, the first time that I did, inspired somebody like in public, it was like a minor miracle.
Sorry, I have to check a little bit my phone and save my client. Oh, it's fine. Thank you. Sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah, that's what the first time I
But
inspired somebody.
I like this. I don't want to be like a rude, and then also I don't want to be like a pretend that we are talking on the phone on the TV. I don't mind. I just want to be natural, and then also you're a very natural person too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I remember the first time that I inspired, like actually inspired someone doing it, it
yeah,
was like a miracle
yeah,
because when you inspire someone, like
yeah.
when you, because I realized that I could do it repeatedly. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I can do this, and now I know how to do this.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
then I was like, well, I have to honor this to like
Mm-hmm.
be able to do it because it's such a special thing to be able to do for somebody. I need to be able to
Mm-hmm.
do it for a lot of people, and
Yeah.
that's how I turned my human into my art. My art became, oh, I know how to inspire people
Mm-hmm.
because you can use all the stuff, like all the comedy, all the drama, all the
Oh,
pretty
I
colors,
see.
all the
I
fashion.
see.
Really, what you're trying to do with like that type of performance is like inspire someone to be like to look within themselves and be like, yeah, like you just said,
Mm.
oh, I love myself.
Yes.
Oh, what? How can I make all my stuff work? How can I make all the things in my life
Yes.
work for me and make me a happy,
I
healthy
built up
human?
myself, sculpture me.
Yeah, sculpt yourself.
Yeah, inside and outside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all
but
building. We're all creating ourselves.
I'm not using sculpting my face yet.
No,
Maybe later,
no.
5 years later.
5 years later, yeah. It's a good thing your math scores weren't better, because you'd be in China.
Oh yes, maybe. Yeah.
Not learning all this good art world stuff.
Well, yeah.
That's funny, but yeah, no. And so art, humans are art, and that's why. Well, almost all the religious texts of the world, they tell people, they go, your body is your temple. Your body
Hmm.
is the thing that houses your soul. So it
Yes.
should be beautiful because it is, and it's also a wonderful machine. Basically, it's like a
Yes.
bio quantum manifesting machine that you get to live in,
Hmm.
and you get to like modify it however you want.
Mm.
Right? You can do it through diet, exercise, external stuff. It doesn't matter,
Hmm.
but you get one,
Yeah.
and that's like the coolest thing. And so I think the most important thing is people go, yeah, I have a body, and it can
Hmm.
be, it's a beautiful experience, and make the most of it.
Yeah, that's why we are art first, and we sculpture and we build up as beauty, and then we creative another thing,
Yes,
right? Yeah,
yes,
that's all art connect.
yes.
Yeah,
That's the networking.
yeah, that is
That's
network.
that's networking. All
Or
right.
yeah,
I think we
all
did
right,
great here,
we
Maya.
good.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining us. It was Coffee with John. We're here with Maya, Ida, Aka, and Beverly Hills. I hope you know that humans are art and you're beautiful, and you have a great day.
next time I would like to talking about a different relationship,
Good.
man and a woman,
Men,
and
men and